love IB.
The IB experience for me is getting to know life in a better way.
IB has really helped me get into the zone.
IB definitely has opened my mind to different ideas.
You immerse yourself in what you want to learn exactly.
It really taught me how to write.
It is self-directed and lets you take control of your learning.
There's a huge element of thinking critically.
Students' eyes are opened to experiences of others in other countries.
It's about learning how to contribute to a world that's bigger than their own.
IB, or International Baccalaureate, is a worldwide community of schools whose goal is to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who will help create a better world through intercultural understanding and respect. In Montgomery County Public Schools, IB programs are offered at specific elementary, middle, and high schools.
IB is really about developing a curriculum in which every student at every academic level can be most successful. They learn very early that their ideas are valid ideas, and they also learn the skills that they need to support them. They also learn that there isn't always one right way to do things or one right answer. The IB classes develop in students practices of reflection. It helps them to understand the importance of being well balanced, to being risk takers. Risk taking, I mean willingness to fail, to try something different for the sake of the learning.
This I swear.
We want them to be risk takers. We want them to be knowledgeable. We want them to be open-minded.
I wonder how they get so big.
I would say the climate, it's energetic. So the energy is about academics. The energy is about being a thinker all the time. The energy is about how can I meet that challenge. Our energy is about making them the best learners that they can be.
So how does now knowing the whole story affect your understanding of the
IB lessons are structured to be empowering in nature. The students have to explore, to experiment, to challenge ideas, and to come up with solutions themselves. Because of that, what they learn in their classes stays with them for a much longer period of time.
IB has been a real life changer for me. Learning before was just memorization for me. In IB, I feel like every moment is an aha moment.
IB really teaches you how to think on your own. It's not learning by the text, it's learning how to connect things that you normally wouldn't think are connected, real life situations, academic texts.
The coursework blends together very nicely across the different subject areas, and the fact that something that I learn in one class I might have to apply in a different context in another class has made me into a better learner.
One of the things we do is we get to present our ideas and our original thoughts to the classroom, and we get feedback on it, and it's like interactive. I feel like what I have to bring to conversations and discussion, it matters.
With IB, it's less about, what you actually know, like as an multiple choice answer. It's more about what you understand, what meaning you can get out of it. It's one thing to just be able to spit back answers, but to actually understand and actually be able to reflect and take it further is a whole other aspect.
You can't be an IB school without focusing on every aspect of that child. How do they learn best? In what situations? How do you explain the content? And how do you let the child shine?
To allow students to shine, the IB program fosters 10 key learning attributes, asking students to be inquirers, thinkers, communicators, risk takers, as well as knowledgeable, principled, open-minded, caring, balanced, and reflective.
We're always looking and speaking in terms of the learner profile. What kind of student are you? Where are your strengths? Where are areas of opportunity, and how can we as adults help you to build upon those areas? The students have to think in terms of the big picture in every subject that they do, and how is everything connected. A lot of hands-on and authentic learning happens in an IB school.
For example, if you're in a science class in IB, you need to learn how to design a science experiment, not just do one. And if you're in a psychology class in IB, you need to learn how psychologists gather data about human behavior. In history, you need to learn how do historians write history books.
One of the things that I love about IB is that when you get an assignment, it's really flexible in terms of, how you can approach it. I'm making a documentary film. It doesn't really feel like a class assignment to me. It feels like very personal to me because I made it my own.
IB programs give students ample opportunities to take their learning beyond the classroom walls. Students engage in a variety of community service projects. They make global connections. They work in teams to problem solve and design projects, such as writing, illustrating, and publishing a children's book. IB students also create a variety of personal projects about what is passionate and relevant to their lives. For example, a student designed and constructed a solar-powered doghouse. 2 other high school students composed an original musical.
We still need something popping.
My personal project was paintings about where I come from, where I am right now, and where I hope to go. My teachers are very passionate about their subject.
Teachers, rather than being the center of all knowledge, become the guides and give the students the tools they need to learn for themselves.
I'm very impressed with the teachers and the IB coordinators because of the wealth of knowledge and the information that they help the children discover.
They understand what your passions are and what motivates you, and they really try to engage you.
They get so interested in what it is that they're learning, they want to know more.
And so we teach them how to be more analytical, sometimes how to be a bit skeptical, but certainly how to think more deeply about everything that they see. And that's the kind of thing that makes all students smarter.
With these skills, you learn to not see everything for how it is, but see the cause, see the effect.
And they also learn how to become advocates for themselves. So when they get stuck, that they know that they can go somewhere and seek help or get some guidance on where they need to go next.
You also have your peers, your friends to help you out with projects. We're a team because we all work together for one goal, to be better learners.
We bond together academically, we bond together outside in the community, and we bond as thinkers.
We all have our different passions. You get to feed off of what other people bring. I love to sing and I like to write poetry, but then I have other friends who like to draw. They like to play sports like soccer and football and basketball.
I'd say for the parent, your kid's going to be a lot more interesting to talk to at the dinner table.
I've seen my children develop into curious and confident and internationally minded people who care a lot about the world. So now they have new learning to bring to the table, and it's expanded their mind. And in many cases, it often expands their heart in the way that they want to reach out and work in the world.
The International Baccalaureate is wonderful preparation for life.
I do feel like as I'm taking ownership of my learning.
This program has allowed me to believe in myself and take on any challenge.
IB has definitely prepared me for college. I feel ready.
It's made me, I think, a citizen of the world.